My name is Elyssa Sykes Smith. I'm a sculptor and I live in Nowra. This is my work behind me. It's titled Stagnation. It's a site-specific artwork, which means I have created the artwork directly in relationship to the rocks in this environment. I initially came to the site and I fell in love with the rock landscape around this area because it seemed like a theatre stage, essentially, and the rocks had a natural sense of drama which I could respond to really easily. And they made me think about how I could interact with them and how my body felt like I was wanting to be clad to the rocks. And this tied in with a theme I've actually been feeling with my own art practice, and which is stagnation, I guess. And I think everybody comes to this feeling at one point or another, and over a whole series of different reasons as well. So it could be you're just feeling stuck with a thought, or stuck in a process, or stuck in a situation which you cannot get out of. I hope it captures that sense of feeling of when you are caught in your own cycle of thought. There are two figures within the one artwork. There's number one, she's fully wrapped within this looping of thought, and number two behind me, she is exploring the process of a new creative pathway of breaking out of this looping of thought. I came up with a pattern which is similar to the pattern that I'm wearing on my costume right now. And this is an artistic representation of a neuronal pathway. So that could be breaking out of a loop of thought and creating a new way of thinking or a new way of working. And I wanted that to be the positive progression within the work. Being in Sculpture by the Sea is a huge encouragement for my practice. I started out my exhibiting career with Sculpture by the Sea 6 years ago, in 2012, and it has enabled me every year since then to push myself a little further and to work with this stunning location, to evolve my practice, to become more site-specific, to work more in relationship with the landscape. And previously I've created artworks in timber using construction. However, this year I really wanted to push myself because, again, I felt somewhat stagnated with working with one material only. And I really wanted to explore what, copper and concrete could look like together. And so the fact that Sculpture by the Sea got behind me and allowed me to experiment, I can't express how much that support means, because it's hard to find the time and the resources to push yourself in your career to explore new avenues. I hope people can connect to the underlying feeling in the work, and that is essentially just a feeling of being stuck. It's as simple as that, and I hope that being able to relate to a simple idea can help everybody feel connected in some way or another, and that they can view the landscape from a different perspective. That's really important for me, and how the figure and how a sculpture can interact with the pre-existing sculpture that are these rocks.